something. Come on. Ah! Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Super Mega Baseball's finest competitors went head-to-head this season, duking it out over a long and challenging campaign. We bear witness tonight to half of the Final Four, two players who stormed their way through all in their path. A massive step toward XBL's most coveted prize is on the line. The postseason winds are roaring and the fans hunger for competition. It's time to rumble! This is the XBL semifinals!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the Cross-Platform Baseball League, a production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League, Games 3 and 4 of the XBL semifinals. My name is Weaver for Prez, and I am joined in the booth by one of the pillars of our great community. His name is BK His Dudeness. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, doing great, Weaver. Thanks for having me back, and finally great to be in the booth with you.
Yeah, and for the playoffs, no less, we are here tonight to watch games 3 and 4 between the number 2 seeded Flurrabell and the number 6 seeded JamPaladin. These two played games 1 and 2 last night. Flurrabell winning game 1 in dramatic fashion in the 9th inning, 2-1. JamPaladin storming back towards the end of game number 2 to take a 1-run lead and win game number 2 to level the series. Now, going into games 3 and 4, rotations are starting to get into the back ends. It's going to be very interesting. What do you think we're going to see tonight from these two in what's going to be a pivotal section of the series, BK?
Yeah, well, we've already seen some pretty close games so far, both one-run games for the past two. Like you said, getting back to the back end of the rotation so far. It's possible we might see some more hitting on the rise. You never know. But these two play each other very, very tough. And we'll see what's going to come.
Yeah, batting on 93 ego after our regular season on 90. So an adjustment period for sure. We're going to waste no more time. We will signal to the players that game number 3 at El Viejo Stadium can begin. We'll have that for you shortly. Don't go anywhere. right, folks, apologies for the delay, but we are here. We are live from El Viejo Stadium, the home of the Beaky Bay Birdies for game number 3, the XBL semifinals, the exchange pleasantries, and then the chat wheel is muted for maximum concentration, and we're all set. Mew Cochran to lead off the game. First pitch will be delivered by Tina Tailfeather. And it's in there. So strike one begins the game. JamPaladin. We saw quite a bit of quite a few many takes in game number 1. That's a nice stop at the hot corner, and a wild throw does not yield the error that would have helped Jam out.
Well, I don't know if you noticed before, but the whip was actually at 99.9. Now look at it.
From
Kind of strange with the 0 ERA.
From 99 to 0. That one is going to be past the pitcher. Does he have the wheels to leg it out? He does. It's going to be an infield single for Jam, the first hit of the ball game.
Like you guys say, speed kills.
Speed kills indeed. That is a fast runner. Norwest, I believe, one of the outfielders.
See if he looks for a steal here.
Flurra doing a nice job holding the ball a little bit, not being too predictable. There's a pickoff throw, so Flurra suspects the same. Could we see a pitch out? No, it will be a fastball. No, another pickoff. Flurra completely engrossed in this runner over there.
Yeah, I like the thought process there. It's smart. You got to hold him.
That's a good fastball that catches the zone low. Now the 2-2 to Nielsen, and she strikes out. It's been a rough go for who many consider the Surfers' best player. That's the second out.
Yeah, Snack just staying on the outside of the zone there. It's a good follow-up pitch for his third strike.
Now trying to get Jam to chase, so he does not. A good take. It's Shoot to Jesus, who was also hitless in the series. Power right-handed bat. First baseman, and there goes Norwest. Flurrabell had it picked perfectly, waited on it, and that's how the inning ends. Jam took his shot. Fleur just outplayed him.
Yeah, good job by him there. Usually known for his stick at the plate, but, you know, he's really been showing some really good pitching prowess lately.
Yeah, pitching, defense, you name it. A much improved all-around game for Flurrabell. 3-time semifinalist. That one's ripped into the hole on the right side, and there's the first hit of the game for the Birdies.
Jam's been doing his part very well, too, just to hold him low. So, very balanced player, very smart. So, he's doing a great job in the series, both of them.
Well, you mentioned the 99 whip on Tailfeather, I believe. Vadamakia here has an infinite whip, so outdoing her just a hair, looking to get that to a real number. The 1-2 on Broodmother. Chasing a fastball there is Flurra. No dive comes out from Smile, so it goes as a single. Not sure if he thought he just couldn't make it or what. I think he would have had the play at first at least if he didn't bobble it, but in any case, 2 quick hits.
Yeah, it could have just been a case of the game not letting him dive also as well.
Potentially, yes, an input mistake. Flurra needing a moment here, perhaps. So it's Bakbagok. 2 on, nobody out. And now 2 balls. Vadamaki falling behind. That fastball just a bit late. That one ripped, but it's right at the shortstop, Cochran. There's the big first out for Jam.
I've been told by the ushers in the stands that there's somebody trying to sell and make people in the famous become famous in the chat.
I want to
Get that
become
guy outta
famous.
here.
Ooh, Cochran saves at least 1 run. That could have been destined for the gap. Who knows? So a good play there. Suddenly there's 2 down. Looks like that scammer has been removed from the crowd. That one ripped into right field. It's gonna no. Oh, it is off the glove of Norwest. So 1 run will score. That is how the scoring begins in this game. But that hitter for the Birdies has been hurt. We'll assess the injury here. Woodsy Owl.
Oh boy,
looks bad. It is bad. They will certainly have to come out of this game. So the run.
That's a rare win-lose situation.
Yeah, very fortunate misplay in right field to earn the run. But it does result in Woodsy Owl being removed from the game. We will see Fletchling, who did get a start in left field. Looks like will be swapped with Chicken Dinner, so Chicken Dinner will play the outfield. Quickly 0-2. JamPaladin looking to keep it right where it is. It's Booby Birdbrain, the third baseman. Chopped. Shortstop Cochran. Easy play. So, a few hits in the inning, 3 to be exact. Nets the Beaky Bay Birdies the first lead here in game number 3 at home.
Yeah, tough break for Jam there. Did all he could to try and stop the run there, but one's not too much, so we'll see what he's got.
Shoot to Jesus was at the plate when Norwest was caught stealing. Or probably went as a pickoff, rather. 2-0 is in a good spot. It's 2-1. Going back right to the same spot, evens the count. Now a changeup. Jam cannot wait on it. He waves, and that's strike 3.
Yeah, and I'm seeing Flurrabell stay on the outside of the zone to a lot of these hitters, so might be the happy spot for him now.
We did see from Jam's perspective that he does like to camp his reticle up and away sometimes. Hasn't been pulling the trigger on a lot of these strikes, though. Definitely working to Flur's advantage. He's going to try and get him to chase the cutter. It doesn't happen. The 2-2 to Wendy Smile is chopped towards Chirpington. She backhands it, makes an easy throw. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Dorian Wiggs now, third basewoman. Tina Tailfeather locked in through 5 batters. Waves on the changeup, trying to pump it into center field, and it will get down past Fletchling. I'm not sure what the speed comparison is, but typically that's Chicken Dinner at second base.
Yeah, no dive attempt there. Kind of puzzling.
Tricky play indeed. That removes Tina Tailfeather's locked-in status. So now at neutral, is it back-to-back hits? No, it's stopped by Chirpington, and a 99 throw is not in time. So 2 singles here. The RBI.
Birdie's giving it their all in the infield.
Yeah, an outstanding effort there, and a perfect throw from Flurrabell, just not enough arm strength on the player. This is going to be Kurt Richardson, the RBI dud, and he gets under one. Pear Tree makes the play, so the threat is extinguished. A nice little rally there from Jam, but it doesn't net him anything. It's still 1-0 as we go into the bottom of the second. 7, 8, and 9 duo.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Partridge Pear Tree, the center fielder. Had that ball bounce off of his glove in the 8th inning rally yesterday in game number 2 that JamPaladin ended up winning. We'll see who calls this one as it comes down. It is Richardson, the catcher, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 3.
Vadamakia working now to laid an egg. That slider on the front door was quality. That fastball a bit over the plate, but just under it was laid an egg. And there's quickly 2 down.
Yeah, I don't think Flurrabell's really getting the lift on the ball he's really looking for. Hitting some liners, hitting some pop-ups, you know what he wants to do.
Always looking to go yard. And we've seen him go yard with pitchers aplenty. So Tina Tailfeather has that chance now, but is behind 1-2. Vadamakia working quick here. This one's to center. Again, got under it a little bit. And it's out number 3 as Beck makes the play. A very quick inning, much cleaner inning for Jam than the first. Now he gets another chance at the plate. 9, 1, and 2.
Yeah, he's such a solid pitcher. No surprise to see what he's doing against Flurrabell.
Yeah, JamPaladin, the only player other than Flurrabell and Astronaut's Coupon that did not get swept in the regular season.
Right.
So always able to pitch up to his opponent. That's a nasty 0-2 pitch. Jam had to offer at it. It's going to result in a ground out to Chirpington, and the pitcher returns to locked in mojo.
Number 14.
Curveball misses. It's Mew Cochran back to the top of the order. She had the home run in game number 2. She tries to get one here in game number 3. It's carrying, but it will die where Layden Egg can catch it. 2 outs.
Yeah, you know, she's not too happy with that 111 average. Almost a shot of getting it up there, but no chance.
Edwin Beck has a 375 average. He's the center fielder, and he waved at that first changeup. Now he's way behind. Tough out trait will activate. Gonna try and jam him here, but a good take. Now the 1-2. He swings at it, and he does an excellent job getting it past the second baseman for another 2-out hit.
Now batting, the
Just
left
a bit of a seesaw effect
number 45.
with Tailfeather's mojo. Goes from locked in to neutral seemingly every other at bat. It's up to Pon Nielsen now. We know Jam likes to activate the RBI man trait with a steal if he can find it. Doesn't really have the time here, though.
Yeah, tough with an 0-2 count. We'll see.
Flora thinking along the same lines. Norwest was caught stealing in the first. That's a great pitch. Jam does get wood on it, but it's going nowhere as Pear Tree makes the play. So despite the 2-out knock from Norwest, we head to the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0. It has been since the first.
Yeah, I still feel like they have decent approaches at the plate, but both of them pitching out of trouble, and I might be biting my tongue. I said earlier 1 run wasn't much, but we'll see.
Oh, Vadamakia has been hurt. Throw to first, not in time. And assuming it's worse than the yellow injury, Jem is eligible to take out this pitcher as long as he doesn't throw 1 pitch.
What a shame.
He can put in Matthias Stevenson, his number 4. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's messaging me about it right now. So let me just make sure that we don't have any rules violations.
On levels A, B, and C, there are drinks, burgers, hot dogs. Get it all with the super mega combo. Boy, I'm getting hungry.
So we'll sort this out very quickly. The rule coming in for this 10th season playoffs is if a starter is injured, not mojo down, but injury down past yellow, you can bring in the lowest lettered starter in your rotation as long as you have not gotten into the 4th inning. So 3rd inning or sooner, you can't. This is exactly the situation this rule was created for. Jam taking advantage of a tough situation.
If I'm correct, this pitcher will be legible for the next game as well, correct?
Yeah, he can start in game number 4. A tough statted pitcher, especially to face against or to bring in against Flurrabell, but he gets a strikeout looking. Good pitch.
Yeah, Matthias gonna have a long day then. See how he can hold up.
After a couple of pauses, Stevenson goes back to work. An unlikely situation for him to be in here in game 3. Bagok with the runner going, the throw down. Will it be in time? It is a caught stealing there. Flora trying to make something happen. Now the next pitch, Bagok into the glove of the leaping Cochran. So Stevenson comes into the game after Boone Vadamakia. He's removed on a stretcher. And he slams the door on the inning. It's still 1-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16.
Shoot to Jesus, probably my favorite name on the Surfers.
Yeah, quality player, but has not quite shown up yet in this semifinals. It has been a tough go offensively for JamPaladin. This fastball on 1-2. Doesn't fool De Jesus. It's into... No, it is caught by Fletchling. She reaches out at the last moment and makes the play.
Baseman, number 10.
So the velo and soon the accuracy just now starting to come down on Tailfeather. Wendy Smile takes outside. That's a good pitch there. Jam trying to flip it up the middle, but stopped by Tailfeather, who makes the play.
The third baseman, number 24.
Yeah, Jam just looking for something to get out of the infield here. See what he's got.
That was a mistake change. Dorian Wiggs unable to punish it. Has a home run in the series. The cutter going for a chase pitch. And again, Jam lays off. This is an excellent fastball. Jam, good job getting contact, but it's right to Fletchling, a left-handed infielder. She makes the throw. That ends the fourth. Flurrabell cruising right along.
Yep, still sticking on that outside part of the zone, too. It's been treating him well all game.
The shortstop, number 69.
Birdie Chirpington, the cleanup hitter, swinging at the first pitch, stopped by the 10th Stevenson. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 28.
Fletchling came into the game after the injury to the left fielder, who I believe is Woodsy Owl. Chicken Dinner sliding to left field. Fletchling in at second base. Has had a couple of plays made already. 2-2 count after a good curve. Stevenson runs it full.
Good eye there.
Yeah, very good eye on the change. That could be a tantalizing pitch. He tried to backdoor a slider. Or was it a curve? In any case, it missed. That's a walk.
Yeah, it looked like the slider there. And pinch hitter, maybe.
Yeah, it was the slider. Hootie Hooterhoot is into the game. He will play third base. Couple of curves here. Trying to keep it slow. That's the theme of the pitcher. That one, he went chasing a fastball, a hair above the zone. Cochran to smile to De Jesus. And it ends the fourth inning. A good play there from the middle infield.
Yeah, both of them now just kind of looking for anything just to get out of the infield and drop, but just good defense and pitching taking its toll on both teams.
That's a theme we definitely saw in the first two games of the series. It continues here as Tina Tailfeather is back to locked in. It's Kent Norwest. Going to look at a curve here, and it's just in there. A good pitch from Tailfeather. The 2-2 low and away. He fouls it off. This fastball a bit misplaced. Jam up to the challenge, and he has himself a leadoff knock.
Good start with no outs. Don't think we've seen any extra base hits at all yet, so still waiting on the first.
Yeah, the pitching has been lights out for both players with the exception of the bottom of the first, earning the Birdies a 1-0 lead. Kurt Richardson has the RBI dud, so I don't think we'll be seeing the steal here. Pitcher is on deck as well. Here in the fifth, we'll see what he wants to do with Matthias Stevenson, who came in as an emergency. Oh, it is a 2-strike bunt. The JamPaladin special. That's going to move the runner into scoring position. Salvages the at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind the decision right there. What do you think, though? Maybe another one here?
It is a very weak statted pitcher, maybe just hoping he could find a bloop. That's exactly what he's trying, but it is going to die just enough for Chicken Dinner to make the play. And he still has a chance here with Cochran.
All right, yeah, big shot from you right here. See if you can get it done.
Potential to tie the game for Jam. Has decent speed at second. Some good pitching, though, from Flurrabell. Very solid accuracy and location. Gets him waving on the change. He went fastball low, and then took it just a hair off the plate with the change of speeds. And that's how the fifth inning ends. The top of the fifth, rather.
Oh, good thing for Matthias coming in here. He's still looking pretty fresh, and even with the tense mojo there, he's holding it down pretty well.
Yeah, is not allowed a hit yet. Did walk a batter. Has retired 6. That one is hit hard, but to the backhand of Cochran, so it's easy play for her. And there you go, Stevenson coming into the game tense, as any starter does if they come in relief. JamPaladin has earned him back to neutral mojo.
Yeah, I wonder if it might be a case of the low velo maybe messing with Flurrabell a little.
That velo getting a little faster now with the mojo change. Flora hits it hard. Smile cannot come up with it. An infield single. Back to tense we go. And now Flura needs to make a decision in the bottom of the fifth. Tina Tailfeather has delivered 5 shutout innings and is locked in But he does have that 4-bar bullpen, and it will give way to the bench. Stuffed turkey. Rips it through the left side. That was a scalding hot hit.
Yeah, it's a pretty good decision. You really could have gone either way there. I mean, he's pitching pretty well, but you have used a little bit of your bench already halfway through this game. But like you said, bullpen coming in, you know they're going to be doing their thing.
That one's caught by Cochran on the dive. Retreating just in time was Flurrabell to avoid the double play. Cochran has been excellent at short in this series. Wendy Smile, not so much. And now it's up to Broodmother. Rips that one into the right center field gap. Norwest, he cuts it off. That is going to score one. Going first to third there is Stuffed Turkey, and the Birdies lead 2-0. Looks like he's in a bit of a rhythm here. Is that it for Stevenson? It is. Alvin Maynard into the game. So follow me there.
Yeah, you got to applaud Stevenson there.
Yes.
Doing a great job coming in.
Yeah, coming in emergency relief after the fall of Vadamakia, thanks to the comebacker. Bagok rips that straight into the glove of Beck. So that'll end the inning. The Beaky Bay Birdies do double their lead. It's 2-0. We're in the 6th. Just like game 1 yesterday, this game flying along.
And we'll see batters 2 through 4 here. So Jam, you know, he does have a clutch factor. So we'll see if he can get some around. Maybe have to do some bunts. We'll see.
It's 2, 3, and 4 for him. We definitely saw that clutch factor in game 2 yesterday. This is game 3 of a 7-game series. Finger looking good is the first man out of the pen, as he so often is for the Birdies. He has the K-man trait. The pitch to Beck is crushed. Left field, Chicken Dinner retreats. On the track, makes the catch. But a good swing from Jam.
Yeah, good sign there. Maybe looking for more here.
And it will be Pond Nielsen. Still looking for her first hit in this series. Season 8 AAA players are thinking that that's impossible. But it continues here with the line out to Chirpington. Here comes DeJesus, also looking for his first hit.
Yeah, if the Surfer's going to go anywhere, you need those 3 and 4 hitters to get going.
That 4-hitter, he is in a 1-1 count now. He shatters his bat, chasing a fastball. So now that activates K-Man for the first time in the inning. It's a screwball, and it completely fools Jam. He swings and misses. Mojo down on DeJesus.
That one was filthy, too. And look at that. He actually went inside on him and got him swinging.
Yeah, staying away most of the game for sure. Definitely made a good call on that last pitch. Maynard back to the hill for the Surfers. Lined over the glove of the leaping third baseman. So it's into left field. Nielsen will have to collect, but it's a leadoff double.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your first extra base hit in the 6th inning.
The 6th. Just unthinkable. Given the success these two hitters had, especially, of course, Flurrabell, not only this season, but in all of his seasons. We'll see if he can convert. Thinking about how he wants to use his bench. He has 2 reserves. He won't use any here. Fletchling going to get the at-bat, lefty on lefty. Chirpington, good speed at second.
Ooh, close one there.
Close curve indeed. Trying to get him to chase a screwball. It's not something you'll see a whole lot. Fastball is in. So now a 2-2 fastball is just low. Full count pitch and a big one. And, oh, I thought he got him looking. It's ball 4, an excellent eye on display, of course, from Flurrabell.
Yeah, not what you want to do there if you're Jam, but you do have the force play at each base set up now.
Yeah, certainly looking for double play ball out of Hootie Hooter Hoot. But he misses with the first 2, so he's fallen behind here. Good count for Flurrabell becomes even better. It's 3-0. You know he's certainly not going to try and walk this batter. It's in there. But he does. He loses control. The bases are loaded with nobody out. This game with the potential to get out of hand here on JamPaladin.
Blue, where was that one? I thought that was a strike for sure.
Ripped up the middle over the glove of Smile. That'll score 1. That'll score 2. He comes through for the Birdies. It is 4-0 and still threatening.
What an excellent hit. Great base running, too, just to put them both in scoring position. Still nobody out.
Maynard getting tagged up here in the bottom of the 6th. Desperate to keep it from getting any worse. And good speed on the bases. Laid an egg, flips it to third base, and that's a big out for Jam because it doesn't advance any runners. One down.
The pitcher, number 46.
Finger looking good, going to stay in the game. Has the 4-run lead. It's only the 6th. Rips it to second. Caught by Smile. There's 2 down.
Not a bad job. Hits it hard, but right at the second baseman.
Number 34.
So now chicken dinner. If Flurrabell wants to make it a 6-0 game, it's going to have to happen here. One of the stars of the team. Fastball just misses. The control has been a problem for JamPaladin in this inning. Trying to flip it over to Jesus. Maybe leaping a bit too early was Jam. Both runners coming to the plate. The throw from Norwest. Not in time. It's 6-0 birdies.
Yeah, just shame. A little bit of an early jump there. Might have been the 3rd out there. And fortunately, 2 runs are going to cross.
Yeah, I think he could have had it. It will be caught here by Nielsen, but a huge inning for Beaky Bay as they score 4 times and only need 9 outs to take the series lead.
Now batting the second
It's going to be
baseman.
5.
Middle of the order.
Yeah, 5, 6, and 7. Starting with Smile. Finger looking good, who lined out in that inning. Back to the mound. Got Smile reaching. Collected by Finger looking good, and he makes the play, so 1 down.
The third
Yeah,
baseman,
tough pitch to do anything
number
right there with.
24.
But yeah, all you can really do is ask if your bottom hitters are here. Just try to get on base and give them some base runners for your extra hitters up top.
It's Dorian Wiggs now. She has a home run in the series. Pops that one to center. No problem for Partridge Pear Tree. That'll bring up Kent Norwest.
The right fielder, number 11.
Pretty good day so far with 2 singles. Finger looking good. Already locked in though.
Yeah, the locked in plus K-Man if he can get the second strike here, and he will. This is going to be a nasty fastball if he chooses to throw it. He does. It's well located, and it's going to be a ground out. Sharpington on to first. Very quick and economical 1-2-3 shutdown inning. Birdie's cruising through game number 3 here.
Yeah, they're smelling that victory already here in the bottom of the 7th. See if they can add more on. Jam looking for a stop.
Bach Bagok, 3-hole hitter to begin versus Alvin Maynard. The curveball is crushed into the right center field gap. It's going to be another leadoff extra base hit, just like we saw in inning number 6. Some of these pitches just not finding their marks.
Now batting the shortstop, number
So now Chirpington.
Don't want to miss here.
Yeah, you cannot miss to this batter, but he does. Flora just a bit early. Good fastball there. So now 0-2. Oh, and it catches the corner. So after surrendering the leadoff double to Bagok, it's a quick 3-pitch strikeout on Chirpington.
28.
That brings up Fletchling. Runner at second. Not very good speed. That is the catcher. Couple good pitches, even the count in favor of Maynard. Then he gets Fleur to reach a little bit. Will he go for the out at third? No, he'll take the easy one at first. Bagok moves 90 feet from home.
Now batting
Yeah, probably the smart thing to do there. Might have had him at 3rd, but we'll see. Number 6 batter here. Oh boy.
Yeah, rips it up the middle, and it's
Well.
7-0. I agree. I certainly don't blame him for not taking the out at third, down 6. There's no need to play so, tight for every single run. But it doesn't matter anyway. This one grounded to the hole should end the inning, but Beaky Bay gets one more run. It's 7-0 in the 8th. And
8-9-1. Yeah, we'll see. Probably see a pinch hitter for the pitcher here coming up.
yeah, Richardson and then Maynard should be lifted. And with the score 7-0, the way Flurrabell has been pitching the rest of this game for JamPaladin may just be about trying to find some momentum going into game number 4. Because that is the first out of the 8th.
batting the pitcher.
We'll see who gets the call off the bench.
Now batting number
Celine Weeks, the co-first baseman with De Jesus, the lefty. Curveball here delivered to Jam. It's taken for a strike. Gonna go to a similar spot. No, he goes outside, but with the same pitch. Well located, and it's in there. Going to go for the chase screwball this time. Jam, a good check. Popped up. Should be no problem for Pear Tree. This is many batters in a row retired, if I'm not mistaken. Just a dominant display.
Yeah, I think so. Favoriting that screwball on the outside too, but didn't offer it last time. Still got him out.
Back to the top of the order, it's Mew Cochran hitting 091. In the top of the 8th here at Viejo, it has been all Beaky Bay. 3-1 pitch. It's going to be a curveball to Cochran. JamPaladin lets it go. The full count screwball, crushed up the middle. Caught by Chirpington. It's a bad throw, but no error made on the play. Fortunately for Flora, it didn't sail on him. But fortunately for Jam, he beat it out anyway. That one is ripped as well, but right to the glove of Hooter Hoot. No problem for him. Beaky Bay, 3 outs away from a 2-1 series advantage, headed back to Emerald. Quick zoner into the game. Jam not wanting this to get any uglier than it is. But that one's ripped. Dead center. Back is back. He makes the play.
Yeah, maybe Flurrabell favoriting the velo right here. Looking to hit it hard.
Gonna go for a pinch hit. It's Cassowary with Mother Clucker still the co-relief ace, if you will, remaining in the pen. Popped up, shallow right field. Jam comes way in Norwest. He makes that play. Quickly 2 down. That brings Chicken Dinner, the leadoff hitter, to the plate. K-Man is the trait for quick zoner. Hasn't been able to flex it in this inning. All's way behind here. A 4-pitch walk. Just completely lost the zone. Did zoner. The inning continues.
Zoner losing the zone? Is that possible?
Apparently it is. The whip, the ERA, not typical of quick zoner. He did blow the save in game number 1. But then turned it around to get the save, I believe, in game number 2, unless I have the order mixed up. That one ripped by Flora. The inning's going to continue. No attempt on the 9-3. It would have been close, I think.
Yeah, worth a try.
That was Broodmother with, I believe, 30 speed. In any case, Bakbagok has the chance now, batting 500 in the series. Has 1 homer. That was the homer that put... that brought the Birdies into a tie in the bottom of the 9th in game number 1. This one, left to the shortstop. Easy play. That'll end the inning. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was the only home run the Birdies have hit in this series. So actually getting out homered by JamPaladin, unless I'm forgetting one. But we're into the 9th.
I believe there was one more that Jam hit. I feel like he had 2. Maybe I'm wrong.
Jam has hit, I think, 2 or 3, but I can only remember the one for Flurrabell. Maybe someone in chat remembers. But regardless, Flurrabell's the one who stands to go up 2-1 here if he can find 3 more outs before surrendering 7. An improbable task. We have seen it before. Caught by Chirpington. There's one down. What a play.
The side jump, one of the hardest jumps to make in the infield there. Reaches out and grabs it.
Yeah, the sideways jump, always sketchy. Mother Clucker looking to close this one down. Not a safe situation, of course, but in the playoffs, everything is tense. Good change up there, induces the pop-up. And the catcher makes the play, barely had to move.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
The last hope for the Surfers is Wendy Smile. All contact, no power. It's dribbled out the middle. Chirpington with a strong throw. And that ends game number 3. The Beaky Bay Birdies take a 2-1 series advantage going into game 4 at Emerald.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one there. Both of them playing their hearts out. Flurrabell, he's just smacking around. But Jam, I mean, I got to give him credit. He's holding him down. He's not letting him hit it too hard. You know, Flurrabell, he's still going to get his fair share of hits. He's just smacking her all around the infield. Or I'm sorry, all around the baseball diamond.
Yeah.
But Jam, you know, doing what he has to. But still, he's getting his fair share of hits too. Just not putting him where he wants to. But we'll see if he can come back and split the series here too.
Yeah, both players pitching very well, but Flurrabell just dominating the strike zone, especially low and away, especially with the heat. So that's a theme we will pay attention to moving into Game 4, where JamPaladin will be looking to level the series at 2-2, and Flurrabell will be looking to take a 3-1 stranglehold. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll have game number 4 for you before too long here. We'll let them know they're good to go, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the XBL semifinals here at Emerald Diamond, the home of the Malibu Surfers, the Season 8 AAA champions, looking to level the series at 2 games apiece. And we're almost set for action here with Chicken Dinner leading off.
Matthias back on the line of Call of Duty there.
Yeah, got the call to come in game number 3 in emergency relief after, you know, there's the new playoff rule that we have. Did a good job. Now he starts game number 4, and he gets the first out.
Yeah, I'll probably be looking for him to maybe go 4, maybe 5 here. Did a great job in the first game before.
Yeah, certainly just looking to get somewhere around half the game done with him before he goes to Maynard and Zoner. 2 quick outs on 3 pitches here. That'll bring up Bagok.
Number 23.
Taking a quick pause here is Flurrabell before Bagok's at bat. 2 down in the top of the first. This is game number 4 of a best-of-7 series.
Yeah, I think he saw his troubles with them earlier, so maybe just taking a breather here to get it going again.
Has about 15 seconds remaining before he'll be forced to. And he's back. So we're ready to go here with 2 down. Stevenson dealing to Bagok. Gets strike 1 on the whiff.
Whew, great pitch.
The 2-1 to Bagok. He tried that backdoor slider, and he couldn't get it. So now a 3-1 count in Flurrabell's favor becomes full. The 3-2 is way high. He completely mislocated that curve, so it's a 2-out walk. We'll see what happens.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Oh, wow. And the cleanup hitter, Birdie Chirpington. Got to look out here.
Chirpington hitting 333. No RBIs yet, however, in the series. Rips that one to center field. It'll get down. So after the 2-out walk, a 2-out single. And the Birdies have a quick threat. They scored first in the first inning in game number 3. Can they do it here in game number 4? Popped up, left field. Jam should get out of it. He camps. He makes the play. Rather, Pon Nielsen does so. We head to the bottom of the first. Beaky Bay Birdies had a couple of base runners, nothing to show. Cochran, Beck, and Nielsen do up.
And like we said before, I can't believe it. We're actually seeing home runs at a rarity here.
Yeah, they have come at a premium. Goosey Gander is the number 4 starter for the Beaky Bay Birdies. By far has the lowest amount of accuracy in this rotation. We saw it on that first pitch. It's a 1-2 count to Cochran. Jam lays off. The 2-seamer from Gander is up the middle. Should be no problem for Chirpington, and it is not. So that is out number 1.
If you ask me, that's probably my favorite pitching repertoire to use, so pretty nice to have it on your number 4 pitcher here.
Yeah, the 3 fastballs, the curve, and the change. It's Edwin Beck now, who has been probably the best hitter in the series for the Surfers, who have been hard of scoring once in game 1, and did not score in game number 3 that we just saw. Of course, had the chance to win 1-0 in game number 1. Blew the save. Great comeback from Flurrabell. This count runs full. Goosey Gander delivers in the zone. It's crushed to left field. Does it get down in front of dinner? It does. A 1-out knock for Jam.
Great job. Great hit there, setting the table. And Pond getting a chance finally. Here she comes.
We saw this situation in game number 3. Jam wanted to activate RBI man for Nielsen, but was caught stealing. He's ahead of the count.
I think he's just going to try to put it in play here.
Yeah, he's worked a good at bat so far. His fastball up and away, catches some zone. Good spot there. So now the 2-2. Runner does go. Throw is down from Bagok. He's safe. So RBI man will activate, but it is a full count. That play was bang, bang. Oh, he checks his swing. What a nasty take. I thought that was a great pitch.
Yeah, great job on both sides of the ball there for Jam, just to put him in scoring position and take the freebie.
Celine Weeks is the first baseman for this game with the righty on the mound. De Jesus lurks on the bench. Goosey Gander gets ahead of Weeks. Runners both go. It's put in play. Back to the pitcher. She goes to second anyway, and it turns into an inning-ending double play. Jam had the right idea with the hit and run. It just didn't work out in his favor.
Yeah, just not hit hard enough. Not exactly where you want to put it to, through the middle of the field, because you give the pitcher and the middle infielders a chance to scoop it. But, yeah, I like the thought there. It just didn't work out.
First pitch swinging is Fleur, and you got to give Fleur credit as well for realizing, you know, a lot of people when they hear the double steal sound and then they collect the comebacker, they just take the easy out at first, but he realized he had the time. So he made the play, got 2 outs instead of the 1, ended the threat, keeps it scoreless here in the second.
Yeah, absolutely. Good recognition.
Matthias Stevenson has retired, or has earned himself 4 outs. Did have a threat in the first. There's a lead or a 1-out walk to lay an egg. That's the second walk of the game for Stevenson.
Ooh. And this is the bottom of the order here, so you gotta be very careful with the top coming up.
The pitcher looms on deck. Late on the fastball. This is not a big velo starter. That one fisted off into right field. It drops in front of Norwest for a nice bloop single. 2 on, and here comes Gander.
It's got to be swinging here, right, you think? Oh.
With 1 down, he thought about the sub, but I agree. No way you can go for that here. Not a fan of the bunt either, is Flurrabell. Quickly 0-2. Plays off a good change. So the 1-2. Crush to left, or to the left side of the infield. Wiggs goes to second. Does Cochran have the time to go to first?
No.
She does not. So everybody's safe. Just the speed of the runner going to second changes everything there for Jam. Now Chicken Dinner has a bases loaded situation. A chance to strike first for the birdies.
Yeah, it's just too bad the third baseman had to dive there. Might have had a chance at both, but everybody's safe now. 0-2 count, though.
Crushed into left field. That'll get down. That'll score 2. It could score a ball. It gets into the gap collected by Beck. Goosey Gander. Will she round third? She turns back. So it scores 2 runners as the third baseman drops it there. But Beaky Bay strikes first. Jam
Maybe
was
looking
ahead.
for more.
Yeah, certainly. At least looking to get it in play, and he does. It's in front of Smile. Takes the easy out at first. That scores the third run for the birdies.
The catcher, number 24.
And now 2 down for Bagak. Ripped right to Smile. So he at least limits the damage. But a defensive mistake from the third baseman plus the rip into the gap by Flurrabell makes the game 3-0.
Now batting.
Yeah, definitely. Flurrabell looking in control once again. Jam's got to find something pretty quick just to maybe try to have a chance of evening this series out. Not falling behind.
Smile swings at the 2-seamer in the zone, shatters her bat. And Hooter Hoot makes the play in foul territory, 1 down quickly.
Third baseman, number 24.
Curveball is going to come into Dorian Wiggs. He cannot make contact. 26 pitches so far for Goosey Gander. Finds himself in a good count, 3-1. Seen a good eye in this game here from Jam. And it's a walk of the 1-out variety. So maybe a little life for the Surfers who are just looking to put something on the board after getting dominated in Game 3.
11.
And just look where the ball is going. See ball, hit ball. Just try to set the table up for your good hitters.
Working quickly here is Flurrabell. That curveball wildly missing. To the left side of the infield from Norwest. It gets past Hooter Hoot. Has to be backhanded by Chirpington. And a good throw. Just gets the out. That's huge for Flurrabell.
Yeah, I was thinking it might have been a hit, but good job just to get him at first. No way at second, so he'll take the out for 2.
Quickly 0-2 on Richardson, who has the K-Dud trait. Seeing some pitches from Gander. And caught looking. He checked his swing on a fastball. He strands the runner in scoring position. Birdies, this shutout streak starting to get pretty long.
Yeah, he is not making it easy on Jam. Jam just having such a hard time, just getting unlucky on some of his hits. Can't find anything go his way.
Ripped into the glove of Cochran. So Chirpington is quickly retired. That'll bring up Hooter Hoot.
29.
Second pitch to Hooter Hoot is hit very hard, but straight to Norwest, who only had a range to his left a few feet. Makes the play. 2 down for Fletchling. Okay, I do remember a second birdie's home run. Fletchling did go yard in this stadium in game number 2. She's going to ground out here. Very quick inning for Jam, who's desperate to get something going at the plate. And you know he just wants those quick innings on the mound.
Yeah, great job there. I don't know. I guess you got to leave him in here. It's only the third.
Yeah.
Just look for anything just to get him on base.
Swingy first pitch.
And look at that.
And look at that. It's a leadoff single from Matthias Stevenson. And that's huge. The lineup turns over to Mew Cochran. I thought he was going to be taking pitches just out of principle with the pitcher to try and burn the pitch count. Swings at the first pitch.
He wants it now.
He wanted it quickly. 2 quick curveballs to Cochran. Jam does not pull the trigger. We're definitely seeing some hesitancy from JamPaladin. But some good patience as well. 2-2 curve. Up and in. He whiffs. A good pitch from Flurrabell.
Yeah, that's a pretty dangerous one too, but just missed it. Pretty ballsy pitch.
Not a lot of speed at first. It is the pitcher Stevenson. Jam just looking to put some kind of rally together. Staying low. Now going high is Flurrabell. That one's ripped, but it's into Chirpington's glove. Fletchling fires to first, an inning-ending double play. And despite the leadoff bloop single from the pitcher, JamPaladin gets nothing going in that inning.
Yeah, you hate to see it. Just the baseball gods not being very nice to him.
7, 8, and 9 for the Birdies. We'll see what Flurrabell wants to do with Goosey Gander, having completed 3 innings. It's a leadoff single for laid an egg.
The center fielder, number 51.
Partridge Pear Tree, hitting .250 in the series, has 3 RBIs. That one threatening to get down in right center field, diving, not able to catch it is Beck. It catches it on a hop. First and third, nobody out. The pitcher up. Interesting decision for Flurrabell here. She is locked in.
Yeah, that one was pretty much just perfectly placed, just out of reach for the center fielder there, but great job to just lay out and stop it there from getting the runner to advance to second. But you do have runners on the corner, nobody out.
She is going to stay in the game. It's still fairly early. Flurrabell trusting himself to at least make some contact against this low velo pitcher. Quickly ahead, 1 and 2. Backdoor screw. Caught by Smile. He goes to second. I think he had him at first.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe thinking, I mean, surely thinking he had the ground ball. Turned out to be a line out. So only 1 out recorded. Chicken dinner. Way early on the change. That was a crushable pitch. The backdoor slider again. That's out to left field. Will this be deep enough? Called off is Nielsen. Beck with a stronger arm makes the throw, but it's going to be cut off. It is 4-0. A good sacrifice fly. Good situational hitting.
The first baseman, number 12.
Yeah, just enough room in the field there to get it done. Now it's 4-0, Birdies.
Couple sliders here. One is effective, one isn't. Curveball. 57 power only on the throw, so the desired effect is achieved on the ground out. But the Birdies add 1. We're into the bottom of the 4th, and it's 4-0.
Yeah, you definitely want to see Jam getting something going here. I really think he still has a great approach. He's laying off the pitches that he should. He's swinging at the ones he should. Just, I don't know, the game's just really not being very nice to him. We want to see him getting something going here.
Quickly behind 0-2 is Nielsen. She's going to see a fastball he takes. Like you said, he has had a good eye.
But you also have to give Flurrabell the credit for pitching as well.
Yes, the Ox and I mentioned it a few times yesterday. The pitching for Flurrabell compared to previous seasons has been night and day. As that one should be an out here, and it is. A much improved pitcher. Something he will certainly need if the destined World Series rematch with Ash does happen, although it's certainly no guarantee. This series a long way to go. The other half of the Final Four, even longer to go with those two tied at 2-2.
Definitely, and when you add pitching with your hitting, that's a dangerous combo. That'll take you far.
That one, no problem for Gander, and no problem for Flurrabell. A very easy inning. That takes us to the top of the 5th. We're about halfway through the game. It's 4-0 Birdies.
Number 23.
And speaking of that other half of the Final Four, as Bagak leads off with a single, that is finishing tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. The finale of that 7-game series, all tied at 2 between Luke Archer and Ashnod's Coupon, will conclude as that one's off the glove of Cochran. Flurrabell stays at second.
Yeah, that one's definitely going to be exciting. Great games yesterday from both of them, so can't wait for those later on.
Crushed by Hooter Hoot, dead center field. Has he done it? He has! Birdies in control in game number 4.
Well, finally saw a homer in one of these games, but that is a dagger.
That is a massive home run for Hooter, who just a misplaced fastball. Stevenson perhaps left in a hair too long. And that will be the hook. Alvin Maynard got knocked around in game 3. He's back here.
I still like the job that Stevenson did there, though. Give him some length. It's just an unfortunate bomb for him right there.
Especially for a number 4 starter with pretty poor attributes. Cochran makes that play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 3.
Laid an egg. Batting at a .333 clip. It's going to be lowered here as it's backhanded by Smile. 2 quick outs after the pitching change.
The center fielder,
Partridge Pear Tree, 2 for 2. Very quick and economical for Alvin Maynard in relief, but the damage has been done in the 5th. It is 7-0 already, about halfway through the game.
Yeah, maybe Jam wishing he might have brought Alvin in a little earlier there, but it is what it is. Got to deal with it now.
And none of it's going to matter if he just cannot figure out a way to solve the Birdie's pitching that has dominated him in this series. With the basically the lone exception of the 8th inning in game number 2.
And only 2 hits allowed this far.
Yeah, 2 hits, 2 walks. Gander, as the number 4 starter, has been effective. This one, he's trying to go up the middle, but it's not going to happen as Chicken Dinner ranges over to make the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11.
Now Norwest in the 7 hole. Had a couple of hits in the previous game. Is behind 0-2. Fastball misses. Looking for a jam shot. No swing. Now a red fastball is low, so the count run's full. It's a good curveball. It's high. Norwest flips it to second. Should be an easy play, and it is. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 7.
Now Kurt Richardson. Alvin Maynard on deck, the pitcher. Ripped by Richardson. That will force the pitcher to bat in the 5th. You would think he's probably staying in here.
Yeah, I would say so.
The pitcher, number
I was going to say those are some pretty darn good hitting stats for your number 8 hitter.
Yeah, Richardson has been a bright spot. Maynard does remain in the game. It's an even count. Jam did find a leadoff single with his previous hitter or pitcher at bat. Has a good count here. 3-1. It's a bit high. He swings anyway. May have clipped the zone. We'll never know. But there's 3 down.
Well, he will have the top of the order coming up next time, so there's a little bit of a bright spot there, but looking late in this game again, we just got to get something moving.
7-0 Birdies in the 6th. Now Booby Birdbrain into the game to face Maynard. Ripped but foul. That was a changeup in a bit of a curious spot from Maynard. Got away with it. So now a 1-2 is swung and missed. 100 miles an hour, just a bit too hot to handle. Maybe not located properly. But the right pitch selection.
number 34.
So now Chicken Dinner. Rips that one. And again, Jam, I'm not sure if he could have caught it, but he's certainly diving a bit too early on some of these.
Now batting, the first base.
Yeah, it definitely had the height and the reach there, just a little too much of an early jump.
Curveball is in there on Broodmother, who has power versus lefty trait. Popped right field. Norwest ranges back, but then comes in to make the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23.
Bach Bagok now. 467 in the series.
Yeah, he's definitely been a force.
The force in this series, force in the regular season as well. All 3 seasons that we have seen Flurrabell, this excellent hitter, elite hitter, play the game. Runner going with the full count and 2 outs, but Flurrabell cannot catch up to the fastball. That ends the inning. It goes scoreless. But now the Birdies are into that 4-bar bullpen after 5 shutout innings. Sorry, 6 shutout innings. No, I'm sorry, 5 shutout innings from the number 4 starter, Goosey Gander.
And back to the Colonel's favorite, finger looking good.
Absolutely. Finger looking good indeed. Has the K-Man. Always seemingly the first person out of the pen for Flurrabell. And you can see the increased accuracy already paying off in spades. These are dimes he's dropping. That one just missed. Gonna look for the front door screw. Is it in there? Oh,
Yeah.
Impossible. Impossible.
Nothing you can do about that one. That was, wow, no words.
So back to the dugout goes Cochran, dejected after that gem of a pitch. It's going to be Edwin Beck. Crushes that. Could this be an extra base hit for JamPaladin? It is. It'll land in front of Pear Tree in Triple's alley. Does he dare challenge? He does not. So a 1-out double for the Surfers.
There's a spark the Surfers need. Let's get everybody fired up in that dugout.
No fans here in attendance for their home game. Granted, there wasn't any in Viejo either. Pon Nielsen chases this curve and pops it up. Will not advance the runner. Chicken Dinner has it. 2 down. So Celine Weeks. If Jam wants to get on the board, he's got to do it here. Good speed and scoring position.
Yeah, just get somebody in.
He's going to pop it up, however. Pear Tree makes the play. Flurrabell is through 6 scoreless. That is a scoreless streak, if I'm not mistaken, of
Believe
15
so.
innings.
Yeah. Yeah,
Up
and
in chat,
already
19.
at 7. I'm sorry, already at 7-0, so inching closer and closer to Mercy territory, too, so anything that Jam can get on the board.
That one is slaughtered by Chirpington, and it gets out on a line. 8-0.
Yep, that magnetic corner, left center field of Emerald. That one just likes to suck up all the balls there.
So now it's Hooter who had a home run in this game. A 3-run homer that made it 7-0. And he walks. So Jam with Alvin Maynard, again, ineffective.
Number 14.
So good speed at first, nobody out. And like you said, the possible mercy is looming. Would just need 2 runs and then 3 outs.
Yeah, went over that fence, ought to do it.
That's what he's looking for here. The stats are diminishing on Maynard. It's back-to-back walks. So the potential 10th run is on base.
Number 3.
Ooh, a good strike there. Ripped up the middle. Smile dives. This time she makes the play. But a productive out for the Birdies.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And fortunately, just forcing Jam to dive for all these balls. Hit very hard. Can't do anything but just take the out at first.
That one popped up. Beaky Bay gonna challenge. It's a close play, but he is in there. That's the 9th run.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Will we see finger looking good lifted with the potential 10th run on the line? Looks like he'll stay in. Up the middle. Out to Beck. And bobbled. That will be the 10th run. Sliding in at second is finger licking good.
Now batting, the second baseman. Number
And
34.
if he can find just the 3 more outs, he will end game 4 quickly. This one could be an insurance run out there. Norwest to the plate. Finger looking good coming home. He is out, so that will end the inning. It's a 10-run lead.
But now just 3 more is going to end this game. Jam just looking for anything, any kind of spark just to keep him in.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
So Wendy Smile. That one's popped. It's foul.
And Finger looking good. Still a fresh arm out here too, so it's now or never.
K-Man activates versus Smile. He chases. Caught by Finger looking good. BK, I don't think we're seeing any deflections off these pitchers.
None at all.
Weird, strange turn of events. Something you typically see. That one will be a hit. So JamPaladin with a little bit of life here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Norwest now.
number 11.
After the single there from Wiggs. Crushes it. Off the glove of Hooter Hoot. And 2 are aboard.
Well, it might have not been off the pitcher, but there is one bobble there. Just need to hit it hard enough, I guess.
Number 7.
So now Kurt Richardson pops that. It's towards the short wall, though. Woodsy Owl may not have the play. He leaps. He makes the play. The throw will be in time, and Beaky Bay goes up 3-1.
What a catch to end it there. That is an upsetter.
A highlight reel catch for Flurrabell. I believe that was Woodsy Owl. We'll have to check the tape. What a play there as we move into post-game. I am Weaver for Prez. I have been joined tonight by BK's Dudeness. That was game number 4 of the XBL semifinals. BK, what are your takeaways from that one?
Man, just both of them playing their hearts out. You know, Jam just getting pretty unlucky. Like I said, he still did everything that he possibly could do to stay in it. He's still pitching very well. He's still, you know, taking good pitches at the plate, hitting what he needs to, just not getting the falls that he needs. And man, Flurrabell, he just keeps on rolling, man. He's hitting them hard. He's pitching his butt off and everything. Just I don't know. Jam's really got a tough go around here now to keep him alive in the next game.
Yeah, it does have still the opportunity to compete in this series. It's a best of 7, so Flurrabell just needs the one more. Jam would have to win all 3. If I'm not mistaken, they will continue tomorrow night for a couple more games, unless Flurrabell, of course, wins game number 5. But that's not all the action we have for you guys tonight. Coming up at the top of the hour, in about 40 minutes, we have the conclusion of what has been a classic series thus far between Ashnod's Coupon, the number 1 seed, and Luke Archer, the Wonder Kid, the number 4 seed. They are all tied at 2 games apiece. They have so basically a best of 3 coming up tonight. The winner will go to the World Series, and they're going to play all their games tonight. Again, starting in about 40 minutes. You cannot miss that one. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight for this half of the Final Four. A couple good games, especially for the Birdie fans out there. 1 win away stands Flurrabell from the World Series. Exciting stuff. Thank you so much, BK, for joining me in the booth tonight on a bit of a short notice. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you need me, it's always a pleasure to be here. And I just want to say happy birthday to Flurrabell. So
Yeah.
everybody go wish happy birthday to Flurrabell. And I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And good luck to Luke and Ash tonight. It'll be fun. I'm going to be watching it for sure.
Yeah, that's right. Flurrabell gives himself a great birthday present there with the 2 wins tonight. So hopefully he can celebrate the rest of the night. And yes, like you said, we will be back at the top of the hour for Luke versus Ashnod. And we'll see you then. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
Later, guys.